I know you don't agree completely with the Congressional Budget Office's assessment
well, they're going to
of what's in the package.
it.
They're going to look at it. But what they've shown so far is that only about 40% of the discretionary spending, including the highway spending in the bill, is going to be spent right away in the next year and a half.
First of all, the Congressional Budget Office only looked at 40% of the investments in the bill by their own admission. So they didn't even take a complete look at the bill. We have a letter from the administration that says 75% of the investments will be paid out in the first 18 months.
And you're committed to that?
We're committed to that. And let me just say this also. We have a lot riding on it. I don't want to have a legislation that is used as an engine for people to put on things that are not going to do what we're setting out to do, which is to turn this economy around. I have the most to prove with this package, by the way. The choices we are making are those that will work, that must work. Our economy requires it. America's families need it. This is urgent.
We also heard from Congressman Boehner coming out of the meeting today that, again, a lot of that spending doesn't even meet the same test you just talked about right now.
We have to find a package that's the right size.
Hundreds of millions of dollars to expand family planning services. How is that stimulus?
Well, the family planning services reduced cost. It reduced cost. The states are in terrible fiscal budget crisis now, and part of it, what we do for children's health or education, and some of those elements are to help the states meet their financial needs. One of the initiatives you mentioned, the contraception, will reduce cost to the state and to the federal government.
So no apologies for that?
No apologies, no. We have to deal with the consequences of the downturn in our economy. Food stamps, unemployment insurance, some of the initiatives you just mentioned. What the economists have told us from right to left, there is more bang for the buck, is the term they use, by investing in food stamps and in unemployment insurance than in any tax cuts. Nonetheless, we are committed to the tax cuts because they do have a positive impact on the economy, even though not as big as the investment.